Good morning, Internet. It's Tom negotiating with Jesus. I'm transitioning into songwriting, and these videos are going to be just as kind of generic. I'm a medium accomplished guitar player. I can play songs, so I could cover, I'm not going to cover Van Halen's Eruption. There are all kinds of people who can do that. These high-level, unknown, almost everybody can play exceptionally. But you only see whatever, who cares? I am a intermediate who's moving towards trying to do exercises to move towards better. And I'll put a link to a couple of videos that I watched that I think if you don't like watching this, maybe click on a link and find a tutor. So every tutor I watch now tells me whatever I'm doing, that's the wrong thing to do. Who cares? Everybody's got opinions. So songwriting. If you can play chords, so that's if we're playing D, E, F, G is 4, A is 5, and B minor, 6 is always a minor in the general sense. So 2 and 3 are minors, 6 is minor, 7 is diminished. 1, 4, and 5 are major. That's a way to move through the keys. It's just the standard way they decided to do it. They being the ones who set up Western music through tradition and skill, and it's wonderfully done, and I'm gonna adopt it. I'm not gonna make my own form of music. So 1, 4, 5, 6 minor, 5, 4. So there's just some music. So this I'm doing just fresh. What I'm going to transition into is trying to every day create. So the music, the patterns are almost given to you. And there are so many songs with those chords, just 1, 4, 5, 6, minor 6, in any order. But you resolve on the 1. That's the key. That's the one you resolve on. Or you can flip to the 6 because that's the relative minor, and I always fall into the minor. If I'm playing the key of C and I start noodling around doing solos using my caged, I can start in C. I can start in C and then I fall into A minor. So that's some kind of theory. Whatever minors are, I'm drawn to them. And it's like, instead of happy, let's be sad. So I relate to sadness in some way. So the loss of your girlfriend, she left me. The finding of your girl, I finally know love would be theoretically more or less in a major key. I lost my girl. My girl left me would be a minor key. So you're crying. Okay. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. So just made it up, just decided to try and change the rhythm a little, and it may be an exact copy of another song. Who cares? I'm gonna make $0 on it, and no one's gonna sue me. If they do, they would be idiots. Now someone could steal it, the internet, the AI is gonna scrape it and put it in their algorithm, and the AI is gonna steal all music put online. So what do? We have to find community and then find ways to hide in the woods and try and do things in real life, IRL, yeah. Because all these things are going to be, it seems like, important. So you could add a little flair. You could add some little moves. You could add some picking. So a little pull off. Whoops. How did I do it? A, then B minor. You could change it up. So one of the things I saw somebody say is the good songwriters don't throw away songs. They tweak them. They keep working on them. They hone them. So let's figure that you can just write something and then not throw it away. So what am I doing? I'm trying to now transition into, we are made in the image of God. We are created to be creators. Whatever this is, our audience participation, our consuming, everyone knows isn't the right side of the equation. Everybody's staring at a screen. It seems like there's something about that is taking us down a bad path. We should not consume, get fat and lazy. We should create. So the arts, in some way, express the beauty that is God's glory. And it's everywhere, and we should participate in that more than listening to someone say, here's glory, and then it might not even be, whatever. I'm saying let's get on the creator end. We are created to be creators. No, that's not right. Yeah, it is. So we could... Yeah, I wanted to get... So sevenths, you can add sevenths, so you can tweak it. Now my main thing, I just did I won't tell you that. The main thing that I think I'm going to end up doing is trying to say you can express your heart, put lyrics on of things that are important to you. So your life is a story, and it's a story that you think no one cares about, but everyone cares about all stories. But their own story is the one that is just punching them, breaking their heart, giving them an exceptional joy. So the idea of the non-player characters. Everyone's a non-player, except for the few people that you love that are close to your story. Everyone else is outside and isn't actually in the story. Well, that's the way everyone feels. And there's this overlap. But your story, when it's revealed, the heartbreak, the joy is going to be just as astonishing as anybody's. So that's that self-help, you have value. And I agree with those things, but this isn't a self-help thing either. This is just a guy who's saying, let's participate. Guitar is within your grasp. I'm going to try and get better by practicing my routines every day. So if I did the same routine I do in the key of C, G, A minor. So these are the chords you get to use. Any song you write. If I do it in D, B minor, C minor, G, A, majors, E minor, and this would be what? I just did E minor, F diminished, to D, F diminished, and everyone plays just an F sharp minor. I think. Diminished chords, I don't use them. So my last point is, now you've got to to me, where I'm going, game day is everyone is astonished by songs. So my age, it's the 70s, it's 60s, 70s, 80s, and just these average punky kids are just putting out music and they hold. So the Stones, are they exceptionally talented? Sure, give them some level, but also say it's not Bach. I don't know what it is. The Beatles, they had the knack. The knack had the knack. My Sharona. So it's not the extremely gifted, it's the extremely determined is some of it. And then if you're gifted, you become Bach or Beethoven. Determined, you set your life only to music. Yeah, my final point was going to be, now we have to write something. So let's say it's a love song, because that's all anybody writes, love songs, or a lost song. It's a major key, so let's say we find her. The sun rose, the clouds. The sun rose and the clouds moved away. That girl, love and light, finally looked my way, something like that. So you just write something. I don't remember what I just said. The sun came out, the clouds moved away, that girl, love and light, looked my way. So then, using your voice as an instrument, you just kind of put some tune. You try and move the song, timing-wise, into ways that aren't so easy to figure out that it's like a Dr. Seuss rhyme, that the meter is the same every time. Sometimes you start on the 2, sometimes you start on a 3, and you shift it up. Maybe the chorus you start on 1, maybe the verse you start on 3. So the idea is the producers, all these talented people who know how to make money, know the formulas. So I'm saying we're going to work outside the formula. We're going to try, we have to use the tools. The formula makes sense. But ultimately, we want to just say words that matter to your heart, because that's the story, and everyone wants to hear the story. It's all we do. So I'm going to do my rehearsals. I didn't do them yet. I just wanted to make a video. I'm going to do my triads, my scales, pentatonic scales. I'll do my regular scales. I'll do my naming of notes. And intervals are going to be the next things, or what are the important notes that somebody like David Gilmour leans into? How does he hold back from resolution? What is he doing? So that's going to be some breakthrough if I can see how to solo a little better. So the key is C, which I went right to A minor. Not resolved, resolved. So there's a G, it wants to resolve on A. Oops. So this, now I want another minute because I got distracted. I'm going to do my rehearsal stuff, my practice. I'm going to keep doing it because it really does seem valuable. I do seem to be leveling up, but I'm going to try and transition into songwriting.